So you've been thinking about it maybe for months, maybe longer. That quiet thought in the back of your mind that whispers, what if I just left? What if I packed up, said goodbye to everything familiar, and built a completely different life somewhere else in the world? Well, you're not alone. Millions of Americans are asking that exact same question right now. And here on the Second Homeland, we're going to walk through every single step of making that dream an actual reality. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Before we dive into anything practical, before we talk about visas or budgets or shipping containers, we need to start at the very beginning. And the very beginning is not a country on a map. It's a question you need to honestly answer about yourself. Why do you want to leave? That sounds simple, but it's actually the most important thing you will do in this entire process. Your motivation is your compass. It will guide every decision you make from this point forward, and if you don't have clarity on it, you will find yourself overwhelmed, second-guessing everything, or worse, making expensive mistakes that set you back years. So let's talk about what motivates people to make this move. Some people are chasing a lower cost of living. They're watching their paycheck disappear in an American city and realizing their money would stretch 2 or 3 times further somewhere else in the world. That's a completely valid reason. Others are looking for a slower pace of life. They're burned out, overstimulated, and exhausted by the grind. Some people are moving for love, following a partner or a spouse to their home country. Some are retired and ready to experience something completely new while their health and energy still allow it. Some are remote workers who realize that if they can work from their couch, they can work from anywhere on earth. And yes, some people are leaving for political or social reasons, and that's real too. None of these motivations is wrong. All of them are valid. But here's the thing. Vague motivation leads to vague planning, and vague planning leads to chaos. So I want you to get specific. Don't just say you want a better life. Ask yourself what that actually looks like. What does your day look like in this new country? What problems are you escaping? What opportunities are you running toward? Are you moving temporarily, or is this a permanent relocation? Those are very different plans. Write it down. Seriously, grab a notebook or open a document and write out your why in detail. This document is going to become something you refer back to again and again throughout this process, especially on the hard days when everything feels complicated and you start wondering if you're making a mistake. Now, here's something I tell every single person who comes to me with this idea. Start planning earlier than you think you need to. Most people underestimate how much work goes into an international move. I recommend beginning your serious planning process at least 3 to 6 months before your target move date, and that might even be conservative depending on your situation. 3 to 6 months gives you time to research properly without panic. It gives you time to apply for visas, which can have processing timelines you cannot control. It gives you time to deal with your assets back home, your house, your car, your storage unit, your subscriptions, your bank accounts. It gives you time to say a proper goodbye to the people you love. And most importantly, it gives you time to change your mind and adjust your plan as new information comes in, because it will. Here's what I see happen when people don't plan far enough ahead. They pick a country based on one Instagram post or a travel blog they read at 2 in the morning. They don't check the visa requirements until it's too late and discover they can only stay 90 days. They forget to handle their U.S. taxes and get hit with penalties from both countries. They show up without knowing the local language, without any contacts, without housing secured, and the dream very quickly starts feeling like a nightmare. I don't want that for you. That's exactly why this channel exists. So here's your homework before the next video. Take some time this week, maybe even today, and sit down with yourself. Get honest about your motivation. Ask yourself the big questions. Why do I want to move? What am I hoping my life will look like? Am I running from something, towards something, or both? Is this something I want to do alone or with a family? What does success look like for me 1 year after arriving? Write those answers down. Date the page. Keep it somewhere you can find it easily. This is the foundation of everything we're going to build together on this channel. In the next video, we're going to take those motivations and start connecting them to real places in the world. We'll talk about how to identify which countries might actually fit your lifestyle, your budget, your personality, and your long-term goals. Because not every affordable country is the right country for you, and not every beautiful destination is actually livable long-term. We're going to help you figure out the difference. This is a big journey. It's exciting and it's scary, and it's absolutely worth doing when you approach it the right way. The people who succeed at international relocation are not the ones with the most money or the most courage. They're the ones who planned thoughtfully, stayed flexible, and never lost sight of their why. So if you're serious about this, subscribe right now and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video in this series. We will walk you through this entire process from the first spark of motivation all the way to settling into your brand new life in your second homeland. Every step matters, and we're going to cover every single one together. This is just the beginning, and I am really glad you're here for it.